Continue. Hold tight, all my up, Nas,
Yo. Good morning. It is Wednesday. The 13th of October. All right. So welcome. If you are tuning into the Official BPM Breakfast Show for the first time, welcome. I come to you live every single day at 8 a.m., giving you something positive to start your day. BPM stands for Bulletproof Mindset. We have a vision of actually impacting 1 billion lives. Today is actually Wealth Wednesday. So go out there and do something positive financially for someone else. All right. Normally on a Wednesday show, what we do is we actually have someone on here and we do like a Winners Wednesdays. But this week, for those that don't know, we're doing a Vision and Purpose 5-day series. Today is day 3. If you haven't checked out day 2, and day 1, please go ahead and do that. If you're watching this on YouTube, we have a Facebook group called The Official BPM. And if you're watching this on the Facebook group, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you prefer using that platform. And, you can our videos are very easy to find on there. All right. Let us know if you're watching this live or replay, by the way. All right. Maybe drop in the comments something you're grateful for. Maybe, put some feedback with regards to day 1 and day 2, any breakthroughs people are having, any wins. So let me know. We do have a website. Pretty cool. Go and check it out. A lot coming to that, more improvements. So stay tuned for that. But today's day 3. All right. So we talked about in day 1 about defining what it is that you want, getting real clear on it, writing that thing down. Day 2, we talked about really becoming the person that you need to become to actually attract that lifestyle. We talked about habits. We talked about what are you doing day to day right now. Your results are found in the secret. The secret to your results are found in your daily habits. So your future potential self has certain habits that right now you may not have. Okay. So you may need to take a look at your habits, write them down. What is it that you're doing? What do I need to take away? What do I need to implement? Because you can't just add habits. You have to replace them. All right. So day 3 is when things start to get really, really exciting. Put the number 3 in the chat if you're ready for day number 3. All right. There's a great book by John Maxwell called Intentional Living. Okay, my mentor told me to get this book. I procrastinated on it for a while because there's so many books out there in personal growth. But I got this book, ended up reading this book, and he talks that in order to create the life you really want, you have to be intentional. And if you're not, your destination will be a hope. And let me just tell you this right now: my confidence, and whenever you see someone who's real confident about their future, it's not that they're confident in themselves, it's they're confident in their awareness of one basic law, and the law is cause and effect. Okay, there's an effect to there's a cause to every single effect. 2 + 2 = 4. Once you understand that a certain part of a certain action, a certain feeling, a certain emotion, a certain way of living will produce a certain way of living, a certain result, your confidence will start to go through the roof. You'll start to feel like Bob Proctor from the movie The Secret. He says, when you find out how a magic trick works, it's no longer magic. When you find out how life works, it's magic. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in day 3. Day 3, I'm going to be talking about intentionally implementing what you need to implement to start making it happen in a big way. Now what you're doing is you're entering into the conscious competent stage. In the 4 basics of success, and listen, if you're working close with me, you will know the 4 basics of success. And if you go up to any of my leaders that work closely with me and say to them, what are the 4 basics of success? They'll be able to tell you like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Because these are the keys. So the 4 basics of success, I'm not going to go into them right now, but the 4th basic is mastery. And there's 4 stages to mastery. You've got unconscious incompetent. That means you're losing. You don't even know that you're losing. You don't even know that you don't know. You can't escape from a prison if you don't know you're in one. The second stage is conscious incompetent. So now you know you're in a prison. Okay, I often share that it's hard to escape from a prison if you know you're in a prison. So imagine not knowing you're in a prison. The third step is you go from conscious incompetent to conscious competent. Okay, so now you're starting to really implement the information, and you're consciously doing it. You have good days, you have bad days, you have good moments, bad moments. You consciously you're in and out. You're consciously putting it in. And then you go to unconscious competent, where it actually becomes a habit and it's your default setting. Okay. So this is when you're entering the conscious competent stage. So remember to make sure you've done days 1 and 2 before doing day 3. I've got some notes. I don't want to miss out anything. This day will be pointless without those first 2. So today is about controlling the cause so you can control the effect. The cause of every effect is your thoughts. I often share. This book is called Think and Grow Rich. Not work hard and grow rich. All right, not work hard and grow rich. Think and grow rich. So your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings create your results. No, your actions, and your actions create your results. Okay. So the way that you take action is determined by the way that you think. Wallace D. Wattles wrote a book called The Science of Getting Rich. He said it's not about doing certain things, about doing things in a certain way. The certain way is the way that we think. Okay. So with that being said, where do our thoughts come from? Where our thoughts come from 3 places: God, enemy, our 5 senses. God, enemy, our 5 senses. God. What's that one, Jake? Well, I'm not talking about a man in the sky. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about our inner spirit that constantly wants more. Our imagination constantly wants to do more. If you're running, you want to run faster. If you're earning money, you want to earn more. If you see someone with something better with a better life, we naturally want it. That's the God in us that says, let's go out there and have it. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. The second place it comes from is the enemy. That's the enemy, our paradigm, our conditioning. Those are the limiting beliefs. You can't have that. It sounds too good to be true. Sounds like a scam. Still confused about money. Those things don't work. You can't do that. You ain't got that. You ain't got that. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. You ain't got this. That's the second. Now we can't control 1 or 2. We can't control 1 or 2. Those thoughts are always going to be there. You're always going to have doubts, and you're always going to have desires. You're always going to have desires, and you're always going to have doubts. So don't try and control those. You can control your 5 senses, though. This is when it gets exciting. Your 5 senses. Are you aware of these 4 things? You need to be aware of these 4 things. Your environment. What we hear, see, smell, taste, touch on a daily basis. The conversations that are going on around us. Your goal card. Are you seeing your bank account, your current results more than you're seeing your vision? Your environment. The clothes you wear, the places you eat, your physical environment. That's the first one you need to be aware of. The second one is this: the information you're downloading. Like this breakfast show is good for your soul. The books that I recommend on this show, very good for your soul. Good for your thought processes, because they're going to eventually start to change the way you're wired, and how you're wired. What we just shared, the way you're wired determines the results that you get in your life. Information. What information are you downloading? Don't watch the news. Don't read the papers. Stuff like that. Don't read or watch anything that's not going to take you in the direction of your destination. The third thing is people. The seed will always reveal the quality of the soil. Get this. Mrs. BPM sent me this quote whilst I was in the gym, and I thought, I love this. Change yourself, but not your environment. By environment, it means people. Growth will be slow and difficult. So change yourself, but not your environment. Growth will be slow and difficult. Change your environment, but not yourself. Growth will be slow and less difficult. Change your environment and yourself. Growth will be faster and more successful. That's the third one, the people. The fourth one is experiences. Our thoughts come from our experiences. Going and sitting in the cars that you want. Go and look around the homes that you want. Go and working out in the gyms that you want to work out. Go, flying first class. Doing things that your future potential self it'll be a normal to them. Go out there and change your comfort zone. You have to change what you're willing to tolerate. If you go and sit in the or walk around the home that you really, really want you and your family to live in, and you go and do it often, over and over and over again, you're going to eventually start to desire more. Okay. It's going to change what you tolerate. So if you haven't noticed, up until day 3 has all been about mindset. You need a BPM. BPM stands for bulletproof mindset. Otherwise, you'll be toast. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So write down what your plan is for the next 30 to 90 days. Taking those 4 areas into consideration: environment, information, people, experiences. All right. Write that down. What's your plan? What are you gonna switch up? What are you gonna change? So today we dived in a little bit more with regards to this. This should help day 2. Okay. Day 4, we're going to be talking about staying consistent and how I have personally stayed consistent on my journey so far for 4 years. That has been day 3. Listen, I'm excited. Day 4 is going to be amazing. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing Wednesday. God bless. This has been the Official BPM Breakfast Show and day 3 of Vision and Purpose. I love you.